Today is my day off. I just dropped my kids off at school, and I've decided I'm going to make my family some brownies. But I'm not going to make them in your traditional way, like in the oven. Today, my brownies will be made in the CROCKPOT. I love the CROCKPOT. It's fantastic. It allows me to make food and then go lay down on the couch on my day off. So why wouldn't I do that? So let me set some things up and we're going to start. Okay, so to start these brownies off, to get the CROCKPOT ready, it says I need to line it with a collar of tinfoil. So I've created this. And then this is apparently supposed to stop the edges from burning while the middle continues to cook. We put this in, then I'm supposed to spray the whole thing with nonstick spray and then put some parchment paper in so that when the brownies are done, I can just lift them out. So let's get the collar in. Pretty straightforward. Collar is in. And now we spray. Okay, collar's in. Non-stick spray has been applied. Now we need to shove some parchment paper in there and then start making the batter. Parchment paper. This is also pretty straightforward. Parchment paper's in. Now we'll set this. My collar has come up. Okay. Now the CROCKPOT has been prepped. It is time to set it aside and start to create the brownies. Okay, so first step, in a small bowl, whisk together 1 1/4 cup flour. Then I need a 1/4 cup unsweetened cocoa powder. Then 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. And finally, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. In a small bowl, we will add all these together and give her a good whisk. So let's add them. The flour. The cocoa powder. Good thing it was plastic. Baking powder. Salt. I made it. Okay, now on to the next step. The whisk. Whisk, whisk, whisk. I need a 1/2 cup of butter, baby. Yes, I do. Next step. We need a 1/2 cup of butter. Perfect. Then we need 1 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Wonderful. Now we add this to a microwave safe bowl and do 30-second increments and stir it up and melt it. So let's get that microwavable safe bowl. Time to add the butter, chocolate chips. Just in case it's dirty in here, I never looked, so we're gonna do it quick. Give this a stir. Obviously needs to go back in. And we stir some more. It's pretty close. I'm thinking maybe another round of almost 30 seconds. A little chunky still. This is looking pretty smooth. Okay, now that we have this all mixed together, I need to add 1 cup of sugar. Perfect. Now I need 3 eggs. 1, 2, and for the last 3. All right, let's add it to this and give it a good stir. Sugar! All right, now let's add the eggs. I've seen this before. Apparently, if you just drop it, it gives it a perfect crack every time. I mean, it's a great crack, but made a bit of a mess. Let's just do these normal. And the third. give this a big stir. The bowl seems a bit too small. All right, let's stir all this in. Probably should have moved it into a bigger bowl. I'm gonna get my whisk. God, the bowl's too small. I always forget something. The vanilla. What's that? Vanilla! Mix it again. Okay, I think that's smooth enough. Okay, and the next step is to add the flour mixture and the chocolate chips into this. Give it a good mix, but it says don't over mix, and then put it in the slow cooker. So, let's do it. Number 1 and number 2. So now we stir this just until combined, but don't overmix. How do I know that? Okay, now that this is mixed but not overmixed, probably overmixed it, it's time to dump it in the crock pot and start the process of cooking. Let's do it. Okay, everything is successfully in the crock pot. Let's see how this turns out. 3 hours on low. We are locked and loaded. See you in 3 hours. Okay, we are back. The 3 hours is done. So now it tells me I need to turn it off, leave it uncovered for 1 hour in the crock pot still. Let's turn it off. It is off. Now let's take a look and see how they're looking. We are sizzling and popping. The middle doesn't look cooked. I feel like that means it needs to cook longer, but maybe that's what the hour is for. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave it. Right? Should we leave it? We're gonna leave it. All right, I am back, and the 1 hour of letting it sit with the lid off and turned off is done. Now it tells me to remove it, but don't cut into it until it's completely set, which I thought that's what that hour was for, but I don't know if they're cooked. The edges look okay, but then the middle looks pretty soft. Come have a look. What do you think? Are they cooked? Let's take it out. Wish me luck. Well, I mean, it looks okay and smells good. That middle I feel like is going to be mush. I will cut into this when my kids get home from school and maybe they'll test it for me. Until then. Okay, my kids are home from school. Let's get them to test these brownies. Annabelle, come try a brownie. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right. 1 success. Abigail. What do you think?
It's okay.
All right, we got 1 good and 1 that's okay. Benji, don't be disgusting. You're on camera. Allie. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good? All right.
It's kind of sticky though.
Well, there you have it. We had 2 goods and 1 that's okay. Abigail. She's dancing in the background. All right. My turn. Yes, please. All right, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and coming along with me as I made some brownies in the crock pot. It's kind of a dump and run, but I didn't really run anywhere. I stayed here, I was just hanging out. But it was a success. They actually turned out. So, brownies in the crock pot for the win. Till next time.